Who wants to keep running? The side will put him down, but it only takes the Aegis the Immortal. VP.
Naku, lakad mo to tol!
Mid if it's necessary for their lanes to work out.
Right.
And they go for the Spirit, as you asked.
Yeah, they go with the Ember, the Void Spirit stand out, so won't have that available. And they go for a Pangolier on the side of Into the Breach. So the question is, who is playing what where?
You're going to Darkseer mid.
Looks like they did win.
Just because of how strong the hero is. It's 20% at max level. The talent adds an extra 35% mana gained back.
Oh, seeing this look for some first blood action here. Little Pleb having to get the pounce skill to get away from this. See Celery, and indeed getting focused by the four of them. He can't get out in time. They'll be able to take him down there with the swashbucklers into the breach. We'll get first blood. We'll lose Tanner in return. Absolutely. Yeah, the laning stage in particular. Also, bottom lane Celery. They get the jump. They've got him. Again, the two of them, Malik in with the swashbuckle, proc and the slow.
Malik is also soon to be 6, so he could make the rotation when he does hit that to defend this tower and fight. It's gonna be a strong fight.
That's what they can find. They're going to try and start things onto Kezu. Tanner, he's looking over towards Aramis. A little split on the targets they go for here, but Tanner will be able to find Aramis to toss him back underneath the tower. Jump forward for Little Pleb. They'll bring down Aramis. Little Pleb now going to turn over towards Severu. They'll let Kezu go. They'll look for the easier kill. Look for this poor old level 2 Enchantress, and they'll be able to take her down. And
getting very good free farm on these triple melee cores.
Radiant's bottom tower is in
Now, been coming bottom here to just soak up some of the farm. Not really a whole lot they can do. They're going to try with the wall drop. Shad,
nice bounce.
Getting on top of him here with the roll. Vacuum pack again to a third hit from the Rolling Thunder. Shad's gone.
They got him.
See what? Kezu, the Ravage, they're going to be able to run away.
He's out of there.
He surges out of the range of it. Fishman does get a bit of a tickle, but he's still able to walk it off. The Ravage, it doesn't set up anything at all.
Advantage to his Slark. Look at this. D wards aplenty.
Behold my searing gaze.
See it. And they're going to bring back up now. Viking. Kezu, of course, has the blink. Ravage up. It's Boom. Continues to try to set up. The Ice Blast's going to come down, and Boom. He's out of man. He's going to back off. Kezu's in with the Ravage. Able to get the jump onto Little Pleb. An unsuspecting Slark getting blown out of the game. Tanner tries for the TP out, but they have the physical damage to take him down as well. As Kezu making the big value jump there with that Ravage. Half the damage, right? So it doesn't actually affect the amount of mana that you're going to be taking. All right, here we have. They get the jump with the Kezu. I mean, Kezu again is doing it. I was going to, with all the things that are going on this game, Kezu's Ravages, despite the first one being a bit of an omega lull, the rest of them have been pretty damn good here. As Kezu trying to swing them back into the game. Boom, though, doesn't actually get out in time. He sticks around, and he actually ends up paying the price there. It's just to sort of live in these situations. But
they're smoking out.
Using it, yeah, maybe they feel that they can catch them by surprise. Maybe not expecting them to try and fight whilst the PKB's been used.
They're not even committing.
They're scared.
They're terrified.
They are very scared.
Ravage?
It's a one-man Ravage. Well, okay, it does catch the A at the side. They got the Stone Gaze coming out, but they've lost both. Boom. Yeah, Boom is actually able to make it out. The shield is protecting him. But the drag back from Azantic, they're able to catch him on the way out.
Malik died.
I mean, it cost them a lot, though. 3 heroes going down in return. Indeed, they really had it out for Malik. Understandable because of how, in terms of kills, this is going to be pretty nice. I mean, how do you ever fight back? You've got a lot of split damage, but if your whole team's underneath this shroud, you're just not going to have the AoE to get the kills.
No, now you can, that last situation where they focus a one-man Ravage on your Pango who's just owning the game, now you're potentially going to be able to save him. Nice snipe back, though. Viking will be able to take out the 2 supports.
I mean, Little Pleb still wants to go. He's got the pounce up, Boom. He's got BKB. Because of that snipe, poor old Kezu.
Boom.
He's got no BKB.
He is
man straight up dead.
And that's a buyback death. So 100 seconds. No. That's how far he can get tossed out of the base. As Tanner now start working on the mid tower as well.
How do they deal with this push? It's coming in on both lanes.
They can't. Alex got cheese, so they can't even go for him. He's also getting all this lifesteal from that Paladin sword.
Well, Little Pleb, he's ready to just get stuck in straight away. Jumps in towards the supports, turns over towards Shad. The wall's going to be dropped down.
Okay, they have used a lot already, though.
Alex ready to dive in. He's in with the Rolling Thunder, just creating all the space in the world here for the team to go for the just takes another 2 supports.
Okay.
Kezu having to blow the Ravage. He really wants Malik to pay for this, but he's back up to full HP. He is away. He's ready to come back in with another swashbuckle. He's dead for 30, no buyback on him. Aramis does buy back. Shad, Kezu, and Aramis trying to hold here at the fountain.
He can do damage. He's had to go full defensive style.
And
Tanner, he gets the toss back.
They've caught Shad. Vacuum as well, back into the wall. Punch out as well from a Xantic and Shad. He may have mana, but he's going to get taken away so darn quickly. There's no hope for Shad.
Wow.
As Medusa will fall, Aramis and Kezu being beaten back to the base. Boom's finally back in action. But the damage, it's almost certainly already been done. Boom trying to jump in here for Malik, pots the BKB. Little Pep getting a lot of Remnant, actually taking them out. He's able to bring down Malik. Oh, Boom, can he do this? He's over to Fishman. Fishman, he's going to get taken down to the side of Fish. And Xantic as well. It's the they're throwing.
And Lil Pleb as well. Boom does die, Tanner.
Well, it is at the stage of the game where a slot can 1v5, so we've got to see if that's about to happen here. Little Pleb, he's got BKB ready to go. He's stuck on a Kezu. Stacks are beginning to get built up. I mean, what?
Let's bait him a little bit there. With the racks, the buildings. Malik.
Nature attend us.
And Malik's ready to go. He's ready to roll in. Boom. Boom's going to try and jump the backline. So look at what Fishman good with the Remnant. BKB is committing onto the AA. Will manage to take him down. Fishman to fall. That's going to be an instant buyback here from the AA. Boom plays it safe. Remnant's back here with the remainder of his BKB. The Stone Gaze out. Yeah. He's able to freeze Malik.
Twice
Do they
here.
have anywhere near enough damage? Malik out with the shield crashing up. Flush buckle. Little Pleb jumps in with the BKB. Kezu forced out to safety, but then Shad, it spins around him. Jump forward with the red. Boom trying to help him out. Still alive. He's able to bounce around here. Swashes out, but they have the damage. Malik will fall.
Shad's alone.
Buyback comes out from Kezu. Shad, he's got buyback as well. If he wants
I think
he's in. Yeah, they've got to hold on to these racks down here. It's the last set.
Bottom barracks are under attack.
Kezu jumping in to start things off now without Malik. So again, but also two buybacks coming out from into the breach there, Xantic and Fishman, and in fact they're still trying to make things happen.
Lil Pleb.
Boom, jumping in the Soulbind, it is out. With the blast down to Boom, Boom has buyback. See Kezu, they'll try and force him back to safety, but they've lost both supports. Boom, Remnanting straight back into the action. He's got his BKB up in a few seconds. Tanner, hit by the gush, Tanner will fall. He's out for 90, so is Fishman. If he can, it's all on him to make those big moves. If he gets a big two-man Ravage, that probably will be enough for Shad to at least come in and do the damage to take out some big players in the fight.
They see the status resist.
They know he's around here.
They see that ceremonial robe on Tanner.
Tanner. He's going to get the jump in. Boom. Up on the BKB, Kezu with a perfect opportunity. It has to be perfect. He's holding back now. They're weighing out the Rolling Thunder. As Malik comes in. Boom has to back off. Malik actually going in deeper. Looking at what Boom's going to tick down pretty low. Here's the Ice Blast. Trying to get away with the sword. Catches him. Malik's able to push him over the Ice Blast threshold as Boom's now for 2 minutes.
Oh my, Malik is so impressive this game.
First Ravage.
Does he have a cheat?
He's going to be used.
He gets it.
He is. He's able to get it off. As they'll just resume business, taking down the racks here. Tanner's in with a jump, able to blow up Celery. Kezu, they're trying to get him back to base so he can reset, but Aramis getting pounced upon. Kezu, he'll pop the second Ravage, but there's no follow-up at this stage. 3 dead on Viking, none of them without buyback, as he'll finally get called it. GG. Wow. As into the breach. They have a brilliant game. They have a little bit back and forth towards the end, but all in all, they're always just so...
Have traps or some tool for acquiring vision.
Yeah, that
Playing
silence is
Sure.
super nice too with the...
The thing about the Inner Breach lineup is that their success requires an advantage. And pretty standard puck pick. Yeah. It's going to be a big timing for Viking. You just look at the estimated health.
Makes it somehow just work out beautifully. Top though, this is a tough one. You're playing into Undying, so Sven, he should have a pretty secured lane as Celery. As long as Celery doesn't make too many mess ups while he steps up, as he may have just done damage. They're level 2 on the Mars.
Oh, still got the God's Rebuke. There it is. It's not quite enough, but the right clicks and the rundown will be.
That's up.
First blood. He's what, level 3, 8 CS. It's going to be so hard for him to come back.
It is. The connect is there from Aramis. He's got the slow. Should be able to get at least one. So now he's got an earn charge on top too. We'll be able to push Lil Pleb away a bit here, but won't be able to get the kill. Is he bringing some being able to join in early on? So we'll see if it does pay off. But I do think it could be a bit of a concern with how fast Into the Breach is playing today. So toss back. Might just got killed. Fishman killed. He did.
Oh no, you hate to see it, but you love to see it. Yeah.
I agree. Too much team fight, and they're utilizing this coil plus kickback every single time perfectly. Xantic, let's try to pressure mid a bit here with this death. Oh, he hits hard. Even though it's into that war cry, he is still hitting him decently.
And really wants the tower.
He'll get it.
And they're not going to be able to get it. The denies in from Shad. Xantic Let's gonna try and fight Celery. Celery comes in, we'll be able to get the heal up in time. Over to the side, Fishman to fall. As Malik, he's got Arena. He's trying to step in, Civilized with the sharpshooter snipe there. Catches Celery. Tanner's able to find the angle.
Aramis does get the kill on the Disruptor, but will pay with his life this time.
Oh,
and his courier. Is that Boom?
Coming in for the defense here. They don't want to be losing a tier 2 tower here at 14 minutes in. Little
They're all
Pleb
in the area. Little Pleb
gonna jump in aggressively. He'll take the Dream Coil. See, they're coming in for the side. The Static Storm's down. Glimpse as well on Kezu, gets him back into the arena. Boom's jumping in to burst out Fishman. As Fishman will fall, they get the stun out onto Tiny as they're taken out to their found 3. Viking this time round, no struggles of taking the team fight into the breach, going super aggressively behind the tier 2 tower. They'll have the stunners to set up on the Xantic after the Aegis respawn. They see him, they've got sentry wards down, 4 dead. As into the breach, for all the good fights they've had to take this series, that was by far the worst.
They'll get a shard for free. Should get a shard for free. That's
Aramis is going to look to roll in on this. They've coiled down. The Storm's going to be thrown out without the... Oh, there's been Tanner! He gets the man stun off. Drops the tree, but he's going to jump out, but now Shad's ready for cleanup. Shad, and with the gold straight onto Atlantic, brings down the TA, turns towards Malik, double kill for Shad. And get Little Pleb as well. Little Pleb found inside the pit. As Shad has no trouble staying on top of him. Little Pleb won't be able to toss him out. But all in all, that ends up just giving more here for the side of Vikings. Viking get the team wipe. And, you know, he got ways to protect himself, of course, with this, but he's not got any defensive items. Make the jump. Take Celery out of start. Shad is in onto a Xantic. And Xantic getting changed. Get the arena down. And Xantic with BK pulled back off. Shad able to get in with the Stampede, but actually going to look for a Little Pleb instead. So Xantic will manage to get out. Storm's going to be dropped down in chat. The BKB has come to an end. And now they're going to turn. Xantic's going to get Kendra's in with the Storm. He's able to get the stun out. The two of them, Xantic's still able to jump up, but Xantic's in. Chase down the Sven. They've got the big one. Boom. He's got a run now. They're looking towards Xantic, but Kezu hasn't got enough damage on his own to take down the TA, so Xantic's fine. Malik
trying to get a grab.
And Kezu, he's got the cheese.
They're
trying to bring down Malik. He's got the spear. Can he get away for the blue? Sharpshooter coming out for Tanner. Can he land the hit? He can't.
All this armor. Look at Kezu. 62 armor when he's Warcried, as we did see that talent picked up, of course.
Are they going to kick back on Malik?
Oh, and he's dead.
He's in, sets up. Malik does have buyback.
He hasn't spent any of his gold, too. He was sitting on 3,000 plus for 2 fights in a row on this Mars.
Wait, what? Ooh.
Get on TA. Very close. See what they can do.
Taking him back. They've got the Static Storm down. Shad. He's got him.
He is dead.
They've got it. He's out for 100. And now going for another. They're going towards Celery. Celery. And he's got the back with the Dream. Oh, but this arena down. Celery's going to fall. As his refraction has worn off. He's trying to fight into Aramis. The 3 of Vikings doing a pretty good job of fighting back. They bring down the TA. Tanner revving up a big shot there straight into the face of Aramis. Little Pleb still somehow alive. Boom's going to try and chase in on this. The Avalanche will hold them back. Little Pleb still
He's going down.
They will get him.
For it, but they'll be able to hold them off from the base push. Tiny is respawning. Viking being a little more hesitant for now. They find Fishman.
He's got to get back.
Still alive.
Look at the hit onto Aramis, but Aramis will live for now with the Eon Disc.
They do force the Eon.
Onto him though. Aramis still able to roll out in time. The Static Storm a little slow.
Fishman. He's got to save that for the Sven. It's so important.
You don't think you can go for these little grabs on the support?
At least go for a core. Like using the Static Storm is so crucial for the ability.
Is it onto Little Pleb? Now going to be able to break the combo here with the Glimmer, but he didn't get the BKB off yet.
He did not.
Little Pleb, now he's able to pop it, trying to get away from Shad, but Shad is just in on him. Little Pleb's dead again. Gone for 90. Little Pleb out of the game. They'll push on. The mid-rex will be taken here by Viking.
Check.
Trying to have a poke at Shad. That's Xantic getting in position. And Xantic is going to try and turn up towards Aramis though. Xantic, his BKB's on cooldown. They've got to get this TA out of there. As Xantic, he's getting jumped, he's getting burst, and Xantic's gone. 3 dead, no buybacks. GG is called. As Viking will finally be able to close this one up. As into the breach, they try their best to bring some fights here whilst behind. But at the end of it all, it was Vikings' turn to sort of just...
They even Ursa already, so it's an offlaner only. Pangalier's unplayable into the Bloodseeker, so a nice pick in explaining why they didn't ban him.
Good cover for sure.
Axe, choose your
They go for it. Into Venomancer.
That is not gonna feel great.
No, and they don't.
A lot of blinks cancelled if they decide to. I mean,
And bottom lane, you know, what level would you say bottom lane gets really miserable for the Ursa?
Level 1.
Level 1. Just straight.
And
there you go,
Malik's
top
just dead.
tower. Bottom. I'm gonna try for this with the Gale. Aramis.
That's just kill.
Yep,
Kezu.
just slowly clicking down Fishman. Maybe they can bring down Kezu in return. Avalanche nicely lined up there onto the two of them to stop Little Pleb from being able to keep beating down onto Kezu. So Kezu, yeah, he's able to get away far enough that the
like the
Fury
build.
swipes do reset.
So important that he goes for boots and windlace so that he's able to do this. Aramis even salves him while body blocking Lil Pleb to make sure that Kezu can actually keep 8 with the hood. He's got the 4-staff queued up already. Hook shot from
Look
Tanner.
at the hook in.
It's a good target.
Onto Celery. See them try for the counter play. The Ice Blast is coming in. Will land here onto Boom.
Pretty nice.
Boom. Still able to jump to safety with the orb.
Kezu.
They'll turn over towards Kezu instead. They get the call off. Aramis in with the counter play, but the four of them beat down onto Kezu. Kezu's in trouble.
They got him.
They've got the magical burst to take him down.
Beautiful from Tanner. The exact target you have to grab inside of this situation. The easy, squishy target. Now, Boom.
They're trying for more under the tower here.
This is a bit deep now. The rupture's there. Shad's arrived.
Yeah, they'll get Malik under the tower here. Can they get Xantic as well? That's the question. He's going to go for the TP out.
The Avalanche
will catch him, though.
They saw where the rocket came from. They see Fishman,
he's gonna
too,
show
so they
himself
know
here.
exactly where they are. Nice to simulate. Doesn't
Very,
get
very
into the
quick
back.
there, Xantic.
Now
Hook shot
Aramis.
in Tanner. Tanner's going to reach in onto Aramis. They're going to get the grab onto Boom.
Boom.
He's able to dodge the Ice Blast, though, with the phase shift, and now the Dream Core's down. Boom catches the two of them. Shad is ready to start looking for some cleanup. Rupture down onto Tanner. Tanner's going to hold his position.
the
Little Pub's able to get him with the deny. Malik's in with the counterplay. Dunk down onto Boom.
Right.
Aramis.
They're getting
There's
surrounded.
a lot here. Shad's coming in from the back lines. Gonna look to start this off. Fishman doesn't stand a chance here.
Gets
Shad
the AA blast off, though, at the very least.
takes him down. Little Pleb still diving in. They get the grab onto Aramis. And the coil's down. Aramis still able to get the avalanche off. Aramis actually still alive here, but Tanner will find him with a hook shot. Gets in, takes him down. Oh, the cleave as well. Little Pleb. He's getting some big kills here. There'll be a buyback coming out from Celery. Little Pleb tries to run down Boom. Boom looking to get out of range as Shad. He's now ready with the BKB and ready for a cleanup. Takes down one. They will lose Boom.
And it's
Xantic
Xantic.
into the trees with the TP. He's actually able to make it away again.
Oh, babe. Yeah, this is so impressive right now. Boom.
Oh, Little
Silence
Pleb.
up.
He's in. Look at Boom.
He's dead. He buys his BKB before dying, but another death for the puck.
Tanner's, oh, he's going to take a full combo to
But
the
he
face.
ruptured
We'll
him.
actually get the silence off in time.
They have to
They've got
run.
the setup. They've got the catch. Should be able to blow up Aramis.
Shad has to be, he has to be more careful with these. I mean, this fight, sure, he thinks this right next to Viking.
I mean, there's no way, surely.
They know it feels.
Yeah,
Oh,
Viking.
oh, Kezu, he scouts it.
And now the Dream Core's down onto the two of them. But right out as well, they're going to try and bring down Tanner. Linking them together. They get the deny.
Okay, again.
Tanner's gone. Denied here by Little Player, but now jumping from Xantic. He's ready to go. Gets the catch on Boom. Boom's dead. Kezu will get the ult up, but now Boom, Kezu's got to run. Boom will buy back for this fight. We'll see if he's able to turn this one.
Shad's
the
on
bastion onto Xantic. Silence as well. They do take down the Void Spirit. 2 buybacks coming out. In fact, 3 buybacks coming out from Into the Breach.
KB, huh? He got greedy, and then he gets called by the axe, so he doesn't get it off.
They're in.
The jump.
Aramis. He's got another catch onto Tanner. That is now a
huge one.
dieback on the clock. Xantic, can he make something happen with this? No, he can't. Has to use to simulate to get her out. Get himself right out.
Fishman
As
shows
there's a
himself
jump
in the
boom.
front.
He's committing with the BKB. Staying
he's
on top
dead
of
too.
Fishman. It's another dieback. 2
Oh, those are
diebacks now
big
into the
kills.
breach. There's Little Pleb. His BKB's on cooldown.
He's
He's
halberded.
silenced. He can't get the enrage off. If they're going to be able to run Little Pleb down, they'll pop the ult, but they have the control. There's nowhere for him to go. As Little Pleb is trying to run Malik. He might actually just be able to save him. No, Boom still able to jump
Shad's on
over.
him.
Looks towards him. They get the nuke damage down onto the Ursa. They've brought down the Ursa. They've got the control for Malik. They put pretty much everything into trying to take that fight there into the breach. 3 buybacks, but Viking, they end up cleaning it up at the end of the day.
Pretty much so. He has to be super careful how he does play. As Fishman walks up into melee range pretty much. Very aggressive position there for AA.
Oh, Malik's
He's off the
trying
mark.
to get the grab, but the force is out into the side.
It's an A on disc. Tanner, he's got the back line.
I mean, Xantic, he's trying to jump in as well, close the gap so he can help out. He's in with the damage onto Aramis. The Aramis grab as well. They're taking down Aramis. Tanner will get fully focused by Shad during the BKB. Shad, he's going to try and chase for anything else. Boom. No Dream Coil. 27s, but yeah, two level difference at this stage is a huge amount of XP.
They're smoking out. They see Into Breach all split up during all this.
Oh, they get that hook shot onto Aramis.
They want
Tanner trying to
Fishman.
hold them back from Fishman, but Boom's going to continue to move on with the BKBs. As the BKBs coming to an end, Tanner. He's going to have the Axe ready for that second round here, straight onto the Tiny. Alec, looking to get the control of, but that's the two of them dead, and Tiny doesn't have buyback. Kenzu now getting focused with the bashes. A double kill for Little Play. They've got a buyback. Okay, Tiny's buyback was just available again. Azantic, popping the refresher, the call from Alec, tearing Shad away from Azantic, so Azantic is able to still jump over the Simulator Aramis.
The tosses.
And with the two-man toss on the back of the soul mine, they've been able to take them down.
Look at Shad's speed.
Azantic, 3 dead on into the breach, they've got to get out. Zantic, he's got no backup. He's got to try and get out of this fight as soon as possible, but Boom's in with the chase. And Zantic, he's going to get taken out. He's got a Yule Scepter.
Gone.
Oh, but he's gone as well. As the buybacks come out from Viking. Lucky.
It's a bad item.
Oh, you
but
think it's good this
no,
game?
it's a bad item, but it can actually be pretty good for Kezu. At least to protect him and to protect teammates versus the Axe, because then he can't dunk them.
Actually, that against the Axe, maybe that is the sort of situation where
Just
it could be
maybe.
big.
Axe, Malik. He's
Gonna be
caught.
Dream coiled. And with the combo onto Tanner. See Zantic trying to jump in on the back line. Shad's able to go to work onto Malik. Malik's gone.
He's got buyback.
I don't think they'll buy back for this. They just want to bail into the breach.
But they're gonna get caught. There's so many
Little
ruptures.
Pledge still around. He's gonna put they get the grab onto Aramis.
He's buying back.
They got the damage with the BKB. They're committing onto the Tiny. Aramis can take him down. The Watts is gonna be back for round 2. They've lost to Zantic, and now the buybacks
Shad.
have to come out.
They're on Shad.
A Shad. He's able to break his way away from the Ursa. Now Tiny comes in with a toss once more. That's the Ursa gone. Alec trying to focus down Shad, but Shad, Eon just keeps him safe. LeBright is going to connect onto Malik. Malik getting stunned as well. They're backing onto Malik's to die back.
It's too much
Axe
chaos.
out of the game for 2 minutes. It's Tanner. Tanner's not going to get out either. Shad, he finds him in the trees. Tanner was able, he was trying to TP out,
Now
but Shad
Zantic.
finds him.
This is his buyback.
He's got to get out. If Azantic goes down here, they will have the chance to close the game, Viking.
He's got to jump away.
Cosmetic, so his model looks the best.
I
when
mean,
it's
that
blown
is
up.
fair, you know. And we did see how good the ninja gear was to avoid all those plague wards.
Oh, Kezu!
He's found. 120
Oh.
seconds. Still anybody's game.
Boom.
Oh,
Boom.
oh, smashes.
Boom.
He's gone.
My time.
He has got buyback.
Okay.
But now, they've got the catch on Celery as well. They've got him in the cogs. Eon just gets able to get him out to the side. Actually, Tanner, he's not going to try and chase on for this. They'll back off. But without buyback, it's a risk.
This
big
whole
old
game's
risk.
been a risk. This whole game's been
I mean-
chaos. That's what they want. Aramis, Tanner. Let's see.
He's in. Second hook shot as well over towards Celery. Aramis going to put the BKB.
Tanner's
See what
in.
target Little Pep's able to find. He's trying to get in onto Aramis. Aramis is able to get the blink out. He's away off to the side. Now Clockwork's getting caught out by the combo. BKB comes to them
Shad's
for
so
Little
fast.
Pep. Straight around towards Zantic. They've got the Abyssal Blade down. That's the Zantic
gone.
down.
That's a rapier.
2 minutes without buyback. And now they can move on for more here, Viking, as they chase into the river. Fishman's going to be pushed away. Waiting Rift pushes back Little Pleb, as that's going to be
That's
4
gonna be it.
dead, 3 without buyback. I don't know why they did it, Fog.
They got excited. Deso picked up to kill it faster. Go, Kezu. Malik, he's going to try.
Let's see what he can do. He's in with the call. They get the Ice Blast off as well. They're trying to peel them off these tier 4s. Can the two of them do it? Kezu's going to lay down the ult, stop Malik from being able to get any further jump, and he's going to run in with the BKB. But the Dream was down onto Malik. Malik desperately trying to hold, but the GG is called. It's over as Viking, at 68 minutes and 18 seconds, will take this game 3. With that, another...